your purpose is. And because I want you to know what your purpose is, I'm gonna see what I can do from here. I mean, because I want to use this spot today to pull some cards, but it's gonna be very, very, very specific. Let me see. Like, I know there's specifics. I know there are specific things, specific important messages just for you. And because it's a really big table, I thought it's perfect. And I still got the glasses of the dentist the other day because I really, really love them. And I feel like they have such a protective glass because of like the blue reflection of it. I don't know what's in those glasses, but I for sure feel protected. That's for sure. Now hold on. I chose this place because nobody will come here. Nobody will come where I am because I need nobody around me to interfere with my words, okay? Because today God dedicated this day for Thor, which is a persona in my case 777. And because Thor is a very protected and dangerous man who I do not admire but truly look down on, I just had to say that. I'm dedicated today to speak about Thor. Because Thor is already exposed in case 777. Like, his real name is something I already spoke about. His real name next to Thor, which is what God gave him, is already spoken about in the case. So, because now I want to help other people understand why he really did what he did and his crimes. You know, if you're in the case, I am going to write about you. I am going to talk about you. I am going to expose some energy that made you part of it. Because case 777 really stands for C is criminal activations starring everyone. That's what case stands for, because you write the C dot A dot S dot E dot. Okay, now I have my phone in the charger because I was 5%, which is now the reason why I'm actually putting the cards here and not another place. Because the previous video that I did, you should watch it back, and I think I saw a rat running. So I was really explaining in the previous video what people like Thor are doing there in the 777th cult, which when I talk about Thor in the last video, I also talk about Korra. I talk about Korra, whose real name has also been exposed, and Mandem and Heno. So if you want to know these people and want to know about these people and what they are truly doing, I just want to say, go read it. Because you might need the information to move forward. Maybe you've just freed yourself from these people. Maybe you've just been touched by those people. Maybe you just got introduced to them. Maybe you just found them yourself. And because I don't know what we're up to, I will talk about what we are up to. Because some people don't want to be involved. Obviously, they don't want to be involved because there's nothing to be involved about. But there's things going on at this time that involves me. And because I am busy with something, I want to show what I need to show and talk about what I need to talk about. Okay? And you might be watching this video because you know me and you want to get to know my story. Or you're watching this video because you know somebody that know me and is involved in this case. That's why you watch it. Otherwise, it could be that you are actually experiencing something in your life that is either connected to me, my life, my case, my books, my projects, my businesses, or the people that I talk about and write about in case 777. So either anything of that. If not, you're always welcome to watch my videos and get to know the Galactic Activator, which is me, and my name is Red Riva. And this glass is actually really stuck above my ears. I want freedom. Okay, so my name is Red Riva and my birth name is Michelle Elizabeth Byrne Call. So that's really my birth name. If you want to look me up on socials, you can find me under Flamma Scarlet, Red Riva, Galactic Activator, and never forget to subscribe and like and follow me, because I'm gonna need you, and you're also gonna think that maybe I need you too. Then I will show up for you. If you subscribe, I already bring your energy into my videos, so you will already find what you need to find on God's timing, okay? I hope you can actually hear me with all this noise. I feel like I'm cooking today. Like I'm cooking something. I'm cooking some magic. Okay. Well, of course I am. The Justice came out. The World card. 10 of Cups. The 4 of Swords. And the 7 of Cups. Of course, I am delivering justice, because today I'm really talking about somebody that does affect the whole world. And even though you don't feel like you are affected by it, you're gonna feel the effect very soon. You're gonna see the effect very soon. You're gonna see in my life that it affects me, and it has affected you in the past. And you don't even know that now, because what has been supposed to be in this life has not been yet. So you don't see yet. You don't even know yet. It's not there yet, because it was taken before it could even exist by Thor. And that's why he is the topic of today, because he has been the one who has been guilty of stealing my money. And Thor is the one who is guilty of torturing many, many women in many, many different ways. And he kills them too. Which is like the mystery that we are all unfolding. Because he did not kill me. He did steal my money, but he did not kill me. He did not kill me. Then who is? Because he's paying people to kill me. Now, where are these people? Where are they? They could not get the job done, which is why they're not here. Queen of Wands, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and the Temperance. He is not here around me, and his killers, his hired killers, professional killers, well, they are very professional indeed, because they have not got the job done, because a killer knows you're not supposed to kill if the person cannot die yet. Every killer knows that. Every killer knows you should not kill what's not meant to die yet. Because why would you do that? Why, with your dumb ass, would you make a problem for a soul that's not meant to die yet? Well, a killer knows if you do that, a whole family is going to come after you. A whole family, a whole village, a whole town, a whole country, a whole police station. They're all going to die. Or they're all going to come after you. So, they know, don't just touch somebody. Don't just kill somebody. Don't just pour your magic into a cup that will break a heart. Because you don't even know why a heart's supposed to live. You don't even know what's supposed to be in another soul. You don't even know their purpose. Yeah, you don't know their purpose. You don't even know why somebody breathes next to you sometimes. Somebody didn't know that there was a problem on the way for them. They just thought, I'm going to make the problem disappear before I could even arrive. You know, I would leave before getting there. No. This person thought they could take it and take whatever they thought they had to steal for them to get the mission accomplished. But a mission is not fully meant to be taken as a purpose. Because if the mission is not on purpose, the mission will fail. Or it will complete and then come back to you with another mission. And that's for you to balance the mission out that was now karmacized on you. And because they thought they could take it before anybody would find out, that's kind of a really dumb move, because they don't realize God is watching. God watches when you steal something. God watches when you take something. God watches when you are anywhere. Obviously, if you're not ready for something to do in your life, you will not have that position yet. You're being prepared, you're being raced at, you're being competed with, you're being doubted, you're being challenged. So because this position in your life is either yours or not, you're going to experience that in your position. You're going to experience in your position if you're meant to be there and stand there and do that thing or not. Like the fool, you're going to figure out what it is that you can do. You're going to find out what you can do. Because if you don't find out, you're not doing it. If you don't find out, you're not even doing it. So because you're finding it and you're approaching the discovery, you're finding if you should walk away from it or stay in that position or not. Because you're going to feel how it is. You're going to like it or not. You're going to enjoy it or not. You're going to be in that position, in your right position, that feels right in your heart or not. It's not going to be your position if it's not feeling right, obviously. Because you know, or need to know, or finding out now, that you have to give and take. It's like you give your soul, and your spirit receives the blessings of the rewards to be in that position for your life. For your life. You're not in a position for somebody else. You're not positioned as somebody else. You're not a cosplay. You're not a fraud. You're not a scam. You're not a liar. You're doing what's right, actually. If you're in the right position. If not, you're... Hold on. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Page of Pentacles. If you're not in the right position, you will feel lost. If you're not in the right position, you're going to wander around and test things out until you are in the right position. And Thor is one of those people. He was maybe perfect in the right position, but he tried. He tried to switch up a game of a Queen of Pentacles. He tried to switch up a game of the Queen of Pentacles. And that's something he should not have tried, because he found, as the page and the other page, the swords and the pentacles, they're not equipped for the position of the queen. They are the page. They are against the queen. They work against the queen. They don't have the right position. They are in the right position as the page. Now, if the page wants to be the queen, you got to do a whole lot more. You got to do a whole lot more to first figure out your magic. Figure out how to use it right, because if you don't use it right, you're going to learn and learn and learn the darkness and the light until you find out the truth about your magic. Because if you don't live in integrity of your magic, you will get cut out of it the whole time. You will get cut all the time because you're cutting yourself. You're abusing your hands, you're abusing your power, and you use this power for bad. And you don't use bad power for good. You use good power for bad. And that's when you're bad and wrong in your position. People like Thor, or people that you know who act like Thor, they get rumbled. They get overstimulated. They get tested, played like they play others. They get what they give in return because they hold the power. They don't just send it out. They send out what they want to get themselves. So if they send out this energy of the page and the pentacles, this corrupt, this fraud, this scam, this lying, this stealing, this mimicking, this imitation of a joke, really a fake joke, then you're gonna keep playing until you're exhausted. You're gonna keep playing until you don't know the rules anymore, because you lost your own rules in the game because you forgot about them, because the rules that you made were not fitting in society. So because you like to play, you're gonna get exhausted, because God's gonna play with you now. God's now playing with you. God is now touching your brain, involving your mind, your heart, because you're the one who is being put in this position, in the position that you put others in, because God knows if you ever put anybody in any position, you get back into it. And this doesn't look for nothing like the 8. This doesn't look for nothing like infinity. This doesn't look for nothing like what you give out sends back to you. It comes back to you like a boomerang. Because you're not a boomerang, but you're just a soul who acts and moves like energy that moves like a boomerang. Everything that you give is also for you. Everything you ever give is also for you. And if it doesn't feel right for you, then why are you giving it? Why are you accepting giving it to somebody? Because if you can find out why you accept things giving to somebody, you can figure out why you need it or why somebody did not need it. Because that's important to know, isn't it? It's more important to know what you don't want and why, than what you do want, because not all the things you want you really want, and you cannot even get all the things you want if you cannot accept what you don't want in your life. That's how energy works. We got 4 cards, new cards, but I felt like more wanted to come out, and that's for sure. Okay. I'm gonna put the other ones in because I don't want to lose them. The wind might blow everything away. Okay. We got a couple cards, and I'm gonna intuitively explain them to you. This is about causes and consequences, okay? Everything I say is intuitive. Everything I say matters to somebody. If this does not resonate with you, leave it for somebody else. Never forget to subscribe, like, and follow to have more of my magic inside of you forever. Now, if I ever have a message for you, you could think about me telepathically, intuitively. You could just be in the shower and think about me. Think about my video, think about my reading, or think about my energy. That's me drawing you in. That's me calling on you. That's me inviting you to watch my videos, to get your energy in order with God, okay? So if you're ever 22, feel like you should watch me, or just think of me, or maybe even you request a reading for me, it could be that I've already made you one, that I've already got this for you, and this is just your spirit talking to you. So you should listen to it, all right? Okay, so this is a message for you, somebody you know, or somebody that is touching this energy in some way, okay? I've already explained that at the beginning of the video. So, the Empress came through, and I feel like this is you in your energy. I feel like this is your energy, that you have this unfuckwithable energy, and you don't give a damn who does you wrong, because who does you wrong gets their ass whooped. Okay, this is what came out together, okay? The Queen of Swords and the Seven of Swords. I know this is somebody who has it going for you. They are playing with your mind. They have been playing with you as a toy. They've been lying to you. They've been stealing from you. They've been getting away with what they did wrong. They actually have been getting away until today. I'm hearing it's doom day. I'm hearing they're doomed. I'm hearing they should get up and running right now if they still want to escape the consequences. Because the Lovers came out, and if you fuck with lovers, if you interfere with a divine union, if you try to break people apart who are meant to be together, you're a cheater to God. You're a liar to God. You are fuckwithable because of God decides so. You're not unfuckwithable because God decided so. You are either the one who's being charged. And if you listen to this video, watch my story, I could speak a lot in about like you as I'm talking to you, because in a lot of ways, in a lot of moments, I am talking to you. But as God's voice, God's light, the light. So you could receive this message, hearing it, thinking that God says you, when you are listening, as if God is telling it to you like this as it comes, so you can feel, oh wait, it's not me. You is they. You is they. You is they. Because when I talk about they or you, either way, I could talk about the people that is hurting you. I could talk about a person that's in your atmosphere, a person that's in your energy. There was an ant crawling on me. There could be a person in your energy who is just interfering with your life. And God wants to remove them from you, or God is working on them right now to remove them from you, or God is just working on them to remove you. Because you might be one of those. You might be actually one of the good ones. You might be the one who has been waiting to arrive at a specific location in a specific time, because that's your purpose. Yeah, that is your purpose. We got Knight of Cups and Knight of Swords. It was not their game to play for some of them. For some of you, it was not your game to play. For others, there was always been a game that was your purpose as this, exactly as it is going, because that's just what destiny got in store for you. So you had to go after it and get behind the mission, because this is also your energy. The King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. You are discovering things about people that were in the way of your destiny, and you're realizing if they stop what they do, if they are gone, and if they stop, I mean really stop, I mean stopping the show, I mean dropping the guns, I mean getting all the knives out the house, I mean taking a picture again, I mean getting on the street, I mean being free, I mean speaking up about yourself and your life, I mean not holding your information in because you're hiding who you are. It's time to be yourself, because you realize they have to be gone for me to even celebrate my purpose. They have to stop killing for me to even be able to start something new. Because I cannot start something new if they keep killing. Make sense? You cannot start a new love life if you're being stalked by 7 people and they don't even love you. They don't love you. And that's why you're being stalked, because they don't love you. They know the moment you live on, the moment you celebrate your life and enjoy your destiny how it's supposed to be, they're done. They're gone. They're dead. They're killed. Everybody knows that. Once you have started, they're already left off, which is why I'm picking it up in a way that I need to first turn down the volume of whatever disturbs me to enjoy my own volume, because I cannot enjoy my own volume if I talk like this the whole time. I want other volumes to be a little low so I can talk normal, because now you cannot hear me normally. But I had to film it like this here because I need to charge for my next video, because there's more. Today is going to be all about Tor, Mandem, and Cora, but I start with Tor because Tor is kind of like everybody else that I mentioned. Okay, so one more thing, hold on, but it's involving this card here. Oh my God, what are you doing to me? God's playing with me. And I allow it. I allow God to play with me. This is the most important thing of watching this video, okay? If you don't watch this part of the video, you really have not watched the video and did not make sense to you. So watch till the end. It's involving this card. This is either your position, is their position, is my position, or somebody's position. Somebody is like this. And everything that I just showed you, these cards, they're touched. Their energy is like touched because of the tide, because of the bondage, because of the hostage, because of somebody's stuck, because somebody has been stolen, killed, raped, or touched. 3111 on the timer. Somebody is walking like this or not walking anymore because of what I'm about to tell you. Come on. We got the Wheel of Fortune in reversed and the Moon in reversed. Because something is not feeling like they should survive a situation or get out of a situation or being able to get into a situation anymore. Because the sun is shining on what needs to be exposed, and because it is already exposed, they don't like to work there anymore because they need to protect what they still have. And if they don't protect what they still have, they lose everything that they worked for. And if they lose everything they worked for, that means Coca-Cola is going down, real estate businesses are going down, and we have more places to live in and work in. Now this, of course, leads to death and judgment and the devil we got, because the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon in reversed is how it's gonna be. Everything's gonna be exposed that you see in here. All deaths is gonna be exposed. The judgment on those families, and the devil shows that everything that was a lie is gonna be exposed, is gonna be out there. Because what they worked so hard for to maintain cost way too much to keep guarding it and protecting it, because the sun wants to see it. The sun wants to see it, but the sun wants to see it go away. The sun wants to see it, well, worked for in other ways with good intentions for other people who does deserve the money, who do deserve a fortune under the moon. What they have been working hard for was never meant to stay. What they have been working for was never meant to last or to keep building on, because it has never served anybody. It has always broken people. It has always been disturbing some soul on this planet. It has always been a big problem to many. And because I'm just talking about it, I just found out 3 years ago. I'm just like, I just came watching out the corner. I just been peeping out the door because I didn't ever see a hole in there before. I didn't even know it existed. So this is why I got there. I got stuck there because I got sucked into it, and God wanted me to expose these people and talk about it. And they know now, because that's why they tried to kill me. That's why they hired a lot people. That's why they hired killers to unalive me, to unbreathe me. But they cannot get it that far. They cannot get it that far because they now know why I breathe. I spilled my juice all over town. I spread my word all over the earth. Everybody now knows why I breathe. And because they know why I breathe, they still try to kill me. Because they now know who I truly am. Wow. And now, because it's out there, everybody's like, let's kill this bitch right now. Let's get this bitch right now. Let's get her off her feet right now. That's how they think. They just want to murder me for speaking my truth, because I know too much. Because I know too much about them. Because I see who they really are. Because I'm not hiding from God. Because I expose what God wants me to expose. And because I have so many things to say and explain, I need to find shelter. Shelter for myself to get rest and work. Page of Swords. To actually get out of their way. Because they have been in my way for longer than 3 years. But because it's 3 years passing now, I think it's time to get my time back. The time that I lost. What do you think? Get your tea, because there's more. Of course, there's more. We got strength in reverse. The hanged. Oh my god. The hanged man. And more, but hold on. I have strength to do my things. They have strength to do their things. But they don't get enough strength of God to keep continuing what they do. I feel like you are strong because God gives you the strength. You're either weak. You're either weak if you don't have the strength. Because you will hang like this, like the hanged man. You either have strength to stand on one leg, or you have no strength and you hang on one leg. Because you don't even have power to pull the other one up. Because you're like, somebody is like out of proportion. Somebody is out of their purpose. Somebody is out of their position. That means they're hanging. And they don't have strength. And they are fighting. They are in conflict. They are in an inner conflict. It's an intergalactic fight that I'm having at this moment. So I don't know what fight you are in. But you may really see this video to stay untouched or unfuckwithable by these people that I'm writing about. Stop working with them. Honestly. Do not pull yourself into their wallet. Do not allow people to pull you in their wallet, because they will pay you. They will try to get you in their game because it pays, right? It pays, right? Well, it doesn't stay you paid. It keeps you paid as a corrupt soul. A spirit that is being blackmailed and lied to because you don't see their value. You only see the value in money. Money. That's the only value you see. That's the only value. Let me tell you. You want to know true value. True value is when you can see life and death for what it is. She was talking about football behind the bar. Interesting. Let me tell you about what purpose really is. Let me tell you about what true value really is. True value is when you can see somebody for what they truly are and not the illusion you create in your head. True value is when you can see another talent for what it truly is without judging it. True value is when you can honor somebody's spirit because you respect your own. True value is when you follow your heart because you've touched it. You touched it. You know what's inside. You know what it feels like. That's what true value is. If you don't know that, you don't have value. You don't have value if you cannot feel your own value. Because how are you judging somebody else's value when you don't feel your own? Because you don't know yourself. Because you have not figured out who you are. Because you're not in the way of yourself. You're in other people's ways. You're disturbing them. You're interfering with their paths because you don't have your own agenda. Because you want to be so involved with other people's agendas because you don't have nothing to do yourself. Where's your purpose? Where's your agenda? Because you're interfering with other people who have nothing to do in your business because you're putting your face in other people's business that do not need you. So get yourself out of there before it's too late. Now, let me talk to you. Somebody wants you doing your own thing. And maybe that somebody is me. Maybe that somebody is God. But take care of what your needs are asking for you. Your needs are here to ask you for something. I was thinking maybe somebody was coming because I'm not supposed to be here, but I needed shelter, like I said. Because I've been filming in the middle of the sun, but this was more private to keep up with because Knight of Pentacles. If I'm too much seen and out there, they will get me because they try to. I know what it's like to be possessed. I know what it's like to be spiritually attacked. I know what it's like to have a psychic attack. I know what it's like to stay awake for no reason for myself, but the real reason is somebody's attacking my energy, somebody's interfering with my magic, and somebody wants to have me undone. And you are seeing this because you are guarding yourself from these people or from the people that I know. You're seeing this because you require strength at this time to show up in life, okay? And to guard yourself. You are required at this time to be alive, to be the best version that you can be. And to be nothing else, nothing less, always more, okay? Because that's what is required from you. That's what we are asking from you. To show up for yourself. To prepare yourself to meet me. Or to prepare yourself to get away from these people. Because you're the star. You're the one. You're the one who matches with God. They are a mismatch to God. Because they do things that God is disloyal to. And I should end it with that. Goodbye.